opposition leaders are urging the government to allow the Gen Z to commemorate the June 25th protests in a peaceful manner without threats or the use of force from the police. Speaking during a service to remember victims of the June 25th protests held at Nairobi Baptist Church, the government was challenged to take accountability of the actions that led to the deaths of over 60 Gen Zs during the 2024 Finance Bill protests. Helen Aura attended the Remembrance service and now reports.
We spent the better part of the afternoon and evening here at the Nairobi Baptist Church in Nairobi County, where a service was held to commemorate the young men and women who lost their lives during the 2024 and 2025 Gen Z demonstrations. It was quite an emotional service as young people who were affected in both demonstrations stood up to just recount what exactly they went through, from those who were abducted to those who were shot at, and those who just happened to be passing or going about their day, but they were injured in one way or another. Earlier on, we spoke to some Gen Zs and they gave a testimonial of their account. Let's listen in.
This is where I was shot. My hand I can't do anything. I can't work. I can't wash clothes. My sister does it for me. I went 3 operations. I was supposed to go for the 4th one because of the tender knots. My tender knots, they were not okay. My nerves, sometimes I can't feel my hand. And I stand here because of many people in Kenyatta, because I stayed in Kenyatta for 2 months.
The trauma that these families are going through is so much. Personally, from the abductions, I lost my job, of which for the last almost 2 years now, it's been hard even getting back on my feet.
When are you going to kill us? You are going to kill us and still compensate us. As much as you want us to go to the streets and you want us to kill us, will not accept that. So on June 25th, we will still be coming out.
To top it off, Ibrahim, several leaders graced this commemoration today. We have Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka. We also had People's Liberation Party movement leader Martha Karua. We also have Eugene Wamalwa, who was present today. And the leaders are calling for accountability. Ibrahim, they're saying every family that was affected needs to be compensated accordingly.
And all Kenyans should be allowed on Thursday to come out and in their own way across the country, in all our counties, to honor these heroes. And we as the United Opposition will stand with them. Today we stand with them in solidarity, in demanding that yes, the families have accepted some of the monetary tokens given in compensation. But that is not enough. We are demanding that it's not just money, but justice for the victims. All those rogue officers who are involved in the killing of these young people, we want them arrested.
June 25th anniversaries will be national holidays. We have also said, in fact, the additional thing is there should be a monument that should be constructed in memory of these young Kenyans who lost their lives. And yet we continue to see these atrocities continue. We hope that Mr. William Ruto, having just recently come from the G7, that he will have acquainted himself with some of the international values that accompany countries that proclaim democracy.
I do pray that the leaders in East Africa listen and change their ways so that everybody can be at liberty.
Ibrahim, the icing on the cake today was the church calling for accountability. It is calling for President William Ruto's administration to take accountability for what happened in 2024 and 2025.
Justice must be seen to be done for the public trust to be restored. We welcome the proposed restorative justice, under which persons affected during the protest will receive financial compensation. We remind the nation that restorative justice must never be used to cover up the need for retributive justice. Kenyans have a right to know the truth or who did what during those unfortunate moments.
Though they acknowledged the compensation, there's no amount of compensation can bring a life back. Never.
Furthermore, the leaders are also urging for peace when it comes to June 25th this year, when the young people are planning to commemorate their day. The church is also asking fellow churches across the country to open their doors so as to ensure any young person who wants to commemorate their day in one way or another can be able to just walk into a church, say a silent prayer, and remember their fallen soldiers. Back to you, Ibrahim.